Hello everyone, Neil Tappin here from Golf Monthly and welcome to Woburn Golf Club and this video in which I'm going to be playing golf with Charley Hull. The whole idea here is to get some insight from Charley into how you build a game plan and a strategy for competition golf. We're going to be playing a par 4, a par 3 and a par 5 and just trying to get that insight into how you think on the golf course, how you keep big numbers off the scorecard, keep the score ticking over so that by the time you get to the end of the round of golf, you've put together the best score that you possibly can. Guys, if you're new to the Golf Monthly channel, please do hit the subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss any of our videos. Hit the like button if you like what you're watching. But let's head over now to the first tee of the Duchess golf course, meet Charley and find out what strategy advice she's got to offer. Okay Charley, so first hole here in the Duchess golf course is for golfers like me and fellow amateurs, this is quite an intimidating shot. How does this is this fairly intimidating for you or not really?
Yeah, it is actually kind of intimidating. It's more intimidating, I'll say, in the summer because obviously the trees are like out more, so it makes it even tighter at the fairway, but it's a pretty straight hole, but it is kind of tight, okay, especially from this tee.
So in a situation like this where it's a fairly tough opening drive, what's the thought process? Are you kind of picturing the shot you're looking to hit? How are you thinking about it?
Yeah, I just kind of picture something very tiny in the distance and just commit to it and trust myself. It's kind of hard to do sometimes, but yeah, you just got to trust yourself.
Okay, and so what sort of shot are you thinking about? Are you sort of seeing a ball flight in particular?
Well,
or not really?
It depends because I struggle more on water holes, rather than trees. Like trees don't bother me because I always feel like if I didn't the trees, I can always manufacture a shot out. But if it's in the water, I can't go in the water and hit it out. So I'd say on this one, I'll just be pitching a little draw down there, which is my normal shape. But I haven't hit a ball in about a week, so I don't know whether I'll be able to do that.
Yeah, and it's very cold as well, so let's get the excuses in early, shall we?
Yeah, exactly.
Fine. Okay, should we have a hit?
Yeah, okay then.
Okay, fine.
You or me first?
Well, you first. This is your home club, Charley.
Yes.
So what is the little spot in the distance then that you're looking to pick out?
Can you see the bark on the tree down there? Like, can you see that bark on the tree, like that sticks out?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It looks a little bit left, but it opens up more than on the left down there.
Right, fine.
You can be my caddy and tell me where the wind is. Off the left, isn't it? Yeah, off the left, the wind.
It looks like it.
Into her.
Lovely.
I actually hit it really well and not the tree that I wanted to hit it on.
I can't tell you how impressive that is because it's very early in the morning, it's very cold. Charley's not hit a ball and she's just hit a soft draw straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Suffice to say, this one won't be quite so impressive, I'm sure.
Thanks. Strike. That should be good. Shot.
So Charley, how far have you got in here?
Got 191 and it's into the wind and it's like 3 degrees, so it's pretty cold. So I'd usually hit my rescue about 215, but I'm going to hit rescuer today because it's a lot cold weather and it's not going to go as far, and obviously it's into the wind. Yeah,
one of the things I find quite difficult, I'm sure a lot of people watching this, is when you play a tree-lined golf course like this one, picking exactly where the wind is. How do you do it?
Yeah, it is pretty. I just look at the clouds, to be fair, because if you throw the grass up here, it can hit the tree and then go the other direction.
Yeah, and you can be convinced it's going in one way, but actually it's not.
Yeah,
it's hard to trust that sometimes.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to trust it. But it can be hard on the golf course when it's sunny and not really seeing where the clouds are coming from. But you don't really get that problem in England because there's always clouds in the sky.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
I'm actually kind of happy I made contact with it. Way too much club.
It's a little bit too much. But you hit it really well, didn't you?
Yeah, I hit it well.
And it kind of went through the wind.
Yeah, it did, yeah. I'm kind of really in between clubs here because I just don't think, because of the uphill before the green, the forehand's not going to get there where the rescue it is. But I want to hit like a big fade into it, but I feel, you can't really see it from here, but the tree's short of the green.
Yes.
If coming into the flag,
slightly blocks it.
It would block it in, yeah. So
you're better off hitting it over right-hand side and drawing it back.
Yeah, but then that's going to add distance.
Well, Charley's left herself an interesting chip, so we'll see that.
Yeah.
So Charley, I've got 164.
Yeah.
How much, when you're attacking a green like this, are you thinking about where not to miss, where to miss, all of those?
I don't really think about where not to miss it. I just look at the flag, and if I know I can go for the flag, I'll just go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the sort of conversation you have with your caddy? Is he thinking about some of these? Is he saying to you, you just can't go long here? Or...
No, you wouldn't say, oh, you can't go long here. He'll just be like, oh, you just probably want to be a little bit short this pin.
Okay.
Like, don't ever say, like, if there was out of bounds down the right and there's something down the left, don't go, oh, you can't hit it right because there's out of bounds there. Just say, oh, you've got a lot of room, there's a little bit more room down the left than you think, just favour left-hand side.
Those things make a difference.
Yeah, they do. Because if you said don't go right, you're going to go right.
Okay, so let's say you're my caddy in this situation. What are you telling me to do here?
I'm going to say, well, it's a little bit into off the left. You're on a bit of an upslope, so the ball might go a little bit higher. You needs to probably take one more club. And you can go pretty much straight forward for this pin, because it's a very flat green and it's a pretty easy shot.
I like you're filling me with confidence. Sadly, my golf game might not respond to that, but we'll see. Give it a go anyway.
Strike. That wind's going to take out. I hope that tree.
Keep going.
Oh, unlucky. Did you take extra club or not?
And then I went down shaft slightly and didn't.
Yeah. It was a good shot though. Shot.
I've already seen that you've wandered down there. So what are you doing in that scenario?
I was kind of like feeling it with my feet and just having a look what was down there, like where I'm going to pitch it and stuff. It felt kind of firm, so I think it might roll out a little bit.
Okay.
But I obviously haven't hit that many chips, so I don't really know how it's going to.
So obviously exactly. The spot that you've actually identified a specific area you want to pitch it. Whereabouts is that?
A couple yards on, about 3 yards on.
Okay, and what club are you using for this?
60 degree.
Fine.
Because I'm on a bit of a downslope, so it might come out a little bit lower, but...
Okay, fine. Okay, go on, Charlie, play it, and then I might ask you a quick question about how you've done it.
I've pitched exactly where I wanted to. Sit.
And it has rolled on.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think that might be gimme range there,
Thanks.
Charlie. I know you don't get many gimmies on tour. Yeah. Look, quick question for you. It's a fairly muddy underfoot here.
Yeah.
And it's a situation, this one, that people like me really... It's horrible because you just feel like there's a duff waiting to come into play. How do you? Is there anything you do differently to stop that happening, or is it just?
Not really. I just kind of. I don't really know how I do it. I just make contact with the ball.
Yeah. Okay. So, but when you see people who struggle, what do you think they do? That.
I don't actually know. I know this sounds really silly, but I am the worst coach ever. Like, if you show me your chip in action, like I probably wouldn't have a clue what's wrong with it. Like, I can't really. But a lot of people, I think, like they will go that way and they'll move back that way, and that's usually why you duff it. Like, just keep your weight centered on that left-hand side and turn through it. Yeah. But yeah.
Do you know what? I think it's an interesting insight into obviously your mindset. It's one of
exactly.
positivity. You're not thinking about any of these things.
No, it's crazy because like my husband tells me to teach him, but I cannot do it because I don't really know where to start. Like, I know about the grip, the ball position, but I wouldn't make a good coach.
I think you'd probably be better than you think.
Probably, I don't know. My dad's a good coach, to be fair.
Okay, well, you can have that.
Thank you.
Right, on to the next tee.
Thank you.
Okay, Charlie, 15th hole, 455 yards, playing directly into the sun. This could be obviously a golden birdie opportunity for you, I take it.
Yeah, definitely. It's a pretty easy par 5. It's kind of short, but obviously because it's cold, it's going to play a lot longer.
Okay.
But it's dogleg right, and it's a nice shot into the green because it's kind of like a downhill, and it looks pretty.
One question I wanted to ask you is about pre-shot routines and stuff. Do you buy into that sort of side of things?
I do.
Talk us through what do you do and how does it help?
Well, my drivers are different to my irons and stuff.
Okay.
Like all my tee, like my tee routine is a bit different. Like for my driver, I have a practice swing from behind and walk into it. But on the fairway, I have my practice swing here, go behind it, and then go back into it.
Okay. Are you conscious of it being the same every time?
Yeah, I like it to be the same every time. Probably my practice swing is a bit different. Like I practice swing it until I feel like I need to. Okay,
fine. Yeah. And is that something that people like me should be doing as well?
Yeah, 100%.
Or is it for competition golfers,
no,
for tournament golfers?
For everyone, I think. Because when I'm playing really well, I get into a bad habit. It is like, I won't have a practice swing, I just want to hit it straight away, but I need to keep reminding myself to have the practice swing, because I just want to hit the shot, and it's pretty annoying.
And driver you're using this year is M5?
M5.
And what sort of distance would you be looking, what's the sort of normal?
I'd say on tour about 265, 270, because I don't get much roll at all, but when I do, it's about that.
Okay.
But I'd rather have a lot of carry. Obviously, probably today it would be about 230, 240 or 230 because it's so cold and the wind into and stuff. But when I'm on tour, I definitely hit a lot further because it's warmer and stuff as well.
How do you compare to the other players?
I'd say I'm one of the longer ones.
Yeah.
It's quite annoying though sometimes because they do our driving distance hole and the hole that I'll probably be hitting the freewood on, so it's not really that accurate sometimes.
Not quite a fair reflection.
Yeah, which is annoying, but it doesn't bother me because I know I hit it pretty good distance.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Go on then. Talk us through it. What are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to make contact with the ball
first
of all.
Idea.
Right, can you see the trees far in the distance? And it's kind of like I'm aiming at the furthest right one, you know, the tall one before it goes down like that.
Yes, I see, yeah.
That's my line, and I think the wind's off the right.
It is, which is not what you need here, is
it? Okay. Well, because I like to hit a draw, but I'm not going to hit a fade because I want to get as maximum distance out of it because I don't want to be hitting into the wind.
Fine.
Does anyone see where that went?
Yeah, straight, little draw, probably left hand. Yeah,
stop
left
dead.
Hand semi, I think.
I couldn't see that. Oh, that's a low one.
That works.
That's a runner, that is.
Well, I've almost missed it. Okay, so Charlie, this situation you've got, what's the yardage?
205 yards to the flag.
205, and it's blind.
Yes.
What's the strategy on blind shots? Because it is difficult,
Just picking a high rise object, like a small spot, just to go for. Okay,
fine. So what is the small spot here that you're aiming at?
Can you see the V in the trees?
Yes.
That. But I don't know if I've got enough club because it almost feels a bit inty. I've got 205, and on the first hole I probably was about 15 yards out, so this should be the right club. But short's not a bad play, to be fair.
Okay, fine.
Keep an eye on it for me, please, because
I will.
I've got bad eyes, so I can't really see. I hit it pretty much where I said.
Lovely.
The wind's kind of slapped it, but if it's short, it's going to be good.
Nice. High landing, high flying, soft landing, perfect.
Yeah. Okay,
so about 215 I've got here.
Yeah.
I've never, I don't think I've ever played the hole before, so I can't even picture what's up there. What sort of shot are you telling me to hit?
Hit a little fade around the trees, and take quite a lot of extra club. If I was you, I'd hit like freewood and carve it out, because you're going to be hitting a fade and it's going to be hitting into the wind. Even though it's not into the wind, but your ball's going to be going that way and the wind's going that way.
Yes, fine. So when you're shaping it into the direction the wind's coming from, it's taking yardage off, right? Okay, fine. So where do I want to be, I guess, starting it? How much do I need to be cutting it?
Right, so you know literally the edge of the trees, a yard left of it, just so you're just missing them, and then fade it around it.
You've got a lot of confidence in me, Charlie. I love the fact that you just told me to pull a 3-wood. I'm not sure I've got this shot, but we'll give it a go.
I couldn't see it. What line did it go?
I've no idea. I hit it well.
That's good. That's good. It might just be left to the green, but that's not too bad.
Right, Charlie, this feels like a really horrible spot to be in, actually, where I am. Probably not intimidating you very much, but for me, this is a horrid spot. Really muddy, trees in the way. Yeah, it doesn't feel very easy. What would you be doing from here?
You'll be just chipping it into the bank and letting it roll. Got to keep it into that tree. Probably take a little bit left because the whole green slopes that way.
Okay, go on then. I'll give it a go.
What club are you using?
I'm going to hit a wedge.
Wedge?
No? What do you want me to hit?
Well, maybe, yeah, you can, because we're on a bit of down slope, I'd probably go for like pitching. What have you got? Pitching wedge, have you?
Yeah.
9-iron or 8-iron?
Okay, fine.
That was hit too hard. You pitch that on the green.
So, Charlie, what's the plan here?
I'm going to pitch it not halfway, just before halfway, like a quarter of the way, and let it roll out.
Which club?
50 degree.
So do you use a whole host of different clubs?
Not really. I usually mainly use lob wedge, but then I vary between sand wedge and 50 as well. Okay,
so when you're practicing, it means that you're not practicing with every club in the bag, you're really practicing with a couple, yeah?
No.
Okay, fine. Is the technique the same even though you've changed clubs?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Oh, very good.
I thought it was going to roll out a little bit more,
but
it's
actually grabbed.
Soft. Yeah, it did. I think because the greens are so soft.
Good shot.
It actually rolled out a lot more than I thought it was going to.
So Charlie, 4 or 5 feet left. Are you flag in or flag out?
I'm a flag out, yeah.
I take it you've tested sort of...
Not really. Well,
not really.
When I used to practice as a kid, on the putting greens, we always used to keep the flag in, and the amount of putts that I hit, it would hit the flag and bounce back out, so it's kind of scarred me for life, and I don't fancy doing it.
Don't fancy doing it. What's the sort of split on tour, would you say? Are there lots of players putting with the flag in?
Yeah, a lot of people do. I don't think it's the best idea, the rule that they changed to it, because I feel like it makes it more slower, because you don't know whether someone wants it in or wants it out.
Do you think it makes it a little bit slower? Yeah, whereas before everyone just wants it on the green and take it out.
And it doesn't look like traditional golf. I think it doesn't look as good.
No. So here you've got, what, 5 feet?
Yeah.
What's the process? Talk me through what you're doing pre-shot here.
You usually go behind the hole, and then I look at it from this side and just pick a point and usually try and hold it.
Okay, so are you picturing the sort of break of the putt?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I plumb bob as well, so that helps me. Yeah.
How do you? How do you do it?
I don't know. My dad was a builder, so he would just like plumb it in for me, showing me where it hangs exactly straight, and I just kind of use it from where he says.
Okay, fine. Okay, so that's where you're looking to start the ball off on.
Yeah, and I have a couple of practice swings back here. I haven't putted on since 5 days ago, so.
Oh, very good. It doesn't matter. Up and down. Well done.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thanks.
Okay, Charlie, so hole number 16.
Yep.
Playing what, 142, did we have it as?
Yes, but it's playing about 10 yards further because it's a little bit into...
Fine, so what's the strategy here? What are you thinking here?
Going straight for the pin.
Go straight for the flag. So from a yardage of 142, what sort of situation would it have to be for you not to go directly at the flag?
I always pretty much go at the flag unless it's just a real sucker pin. Because I feel like I'm a very good long iron player. So it makes no difference really if I'm a long iron or a short iron.
Fine. So if this flag was tucked over on the right hand side,
I'd still go for it.
You'd still go for it?
Yeah, because it's not a bad chip from each side.
Fine. Okay, and what sort of shot are you looking to play?
Just a nice full 7 iron. Just a nice, just a full one. Oh, I'm so cold.
It's good.
Oh, I've gone way too far.
It's a little bit long, but it's on the green, isn't it?
It's a little bit into, isn't it, as well? Yeah. Saves me thinking I know my own distances. Shut.
Okay, so Charlie, slightly long over the back of the 16th green. What's the process here? What club and what are you kind of picturing? How you looking to play this?
I've got my sand wedge, and I think I'm going to pitch it about halfway and just let it release. So probably just a little bit before halfway.
Are you reading this like a putt, this sort of shot?
I kind of do, yeah. I just picture it where I'm going to pitch it and then read it from there.
Okay. Well then, go for it. Very nicely played. It grabbed nicely, that, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Yeah, very good. Well played.
Pretty much pitched it where I wanted to.
Yeah, good. What's the process on really short putts? I mean, it's something that, again, amateurs do struggle with.
Yeah.
Because it's a nervous
just same
part of the game,
routine, kind of like, I'll go like this and then...
What sort of pace are you looking to hit them in at? Are you quite aggressive or...?
Kind of depends. All depends on the putt, really. This one you can be aggressive because it's dead straight.
So you change, you don't look to hit the putts the same every time?
No.
And you get the line lined up exactly where you want?
Yeah, I'm really bad at doing my line, but sometimes I don't have it lined up properly, but it's just a weird thing. I kind of like will know that I'm maybe a little bit left and then I'll kind of let it roll. It's weird. Okay. I can't really explain that, but on the short ones I get it exactly, but on more in the longer ones I don't.
You're not so specific about it. Okay, well played, Charlie. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you, yeah, it was good. Very cold, but good.
So there you have it. That was our strategy game plan piece with Charley Hull. I thought it was a fascinating insight into a player who keeps things incredibly simple. It goes to show that you can make it to the very, very top of the world game without dissecting every move that you're making, without thinking about things endlessly. You can keep things simple, and actually by doing that, you have that sort of clarity of vision and purpose that you need to be able to perform well on the golf course. If you are somebody that has a tendency from time to time to perhaps think about your game in too much detail, then maybe take a leaf out of Charlie's book. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do hit the like button. And also, I'd be interested to hear, firstly, what you think of Charlie's strategy out on the golf course, but also what are the strategy mistakes that you've sometimes made in your game? What are the learnings you've had from your game? Please do comment below, share some thoughts around. I think it would be really interesting to hear. But for now, that's it from Woburn. We'll see you next time.